Yo, what's up guys, welcome back for another Yugioh Pro Duel video. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. Let's take a look. Next matchup here, last matchup in this particular group. We are still at Group B. I mean, these decks can still move on to the top 16 playoffs. It depends on this matchup, right? Infinities is pretty sure. Depends if it's 3-2 or 3-1, right? Was a bit too quick, but you know what I mean. So let's zoom in. First deck list, we have Dark Armed Return, Dark Armed Dragon Return, Dead Return, or Return Dead, however again you want to pronounce or name the deck. The deck list, I guess, speaks for itself. Super fast back then. It basically was a format shift, being able to main deck, triple Allure, triple Destiny Draw, the Stratos, triple Dark Armed was super expensive back then, but it was the best deck back then, if not tier 0. Second deck list, we have, I feel, one of the best formats ever. It was, because it was so rewarding of actually playing, well, I was about to say playing good, but you know what I mean. I mean, making good plays. The format was much slower. Hand traps weren't, well, no, that's a lie. The double Veiler, Max Seals also there, so I mean, it's of course much different compared to nowadays, where every deck is main decking 12 to 15 hand traps, right, I went first, I think. Dead Return. Plants went first, yeah. So Thunder King, yeah, well, that card's so busted. When the card was first released, I can't remember which year. Yeah, around like 2010, I'm not sure again, 2011, but the card was so fantastic. Floodgate on Lex, 1900, non-summonable, blocks a lot of searched cards, no Rota, no Sangan, and no Stratos, obviously. And my hand wasn't the best. That's the thing, right, with this deck, is that there are a couple of boss monsters that you don't really want to have in your... well, no, yeah, well, depends. If there's an Allure of Darkness, you definitely want to have, let's say, Demok in your hand, Dark Magician of Chaos, to get it banished and to get it back with Dimension Fusion or return from a different dimension. So it's there, but this didn't really feel that good. But so okay, game number 2, both side deck. Can't remember which cards I side decked in. No, I can't remember. There weren't too many, but I feel this opening turn was okay. Tried Dust Shoot to get free information about my opponent's hand, but again there was no way to get rid of the Sangan, and again as you saw that Sangan will just search another Lone Fire, and with the Mind Control in hand, back then Mind Control was busted. Wasn't it limited during Plant format? I believe it was actually at 3 during, no, not sure, during Teledad? Or is that not true? Not sure. It has been too long. But the thing that, okay, the one of DD Crow again was searchable. Yeah, okay, a side deck the DD Crow, that was the thing. It's also a flexible dark extra in the graveyard, but the thing is that we knew that both Solemns were there, and I think there weren't any other cards or plays I could have done to force out one of the, well, Solemns, preferably Judgment, but it's just plans, Tango Plan Synchro is drawing all the outs, right? We know at least, well, drawing. I mean, the Veiler here was searched off of Sangan, so I guess that was a good play. Demok cannot, oh, was it Destiny Draw? Yeah. But still, okay, Demok is that big beat stick, so the deck needs a top deck, and obviously it's going to do that. There were some outs, but Econ was definitely one of them, so it just feels so unfortunate. The luck isn't on my side. Game number 3 again, going first. I do opt to mill 3 just in case of Monster Reborn. Then again, I do have Demok already in hand, so that's an iffy one. While on the other hand, yeah, of course, this Commander as the 4th card. You know how it goes. But the thing is that Plant Synchro does have access to Monster Reborn, so it's quite dangerous to get, my own Disc Commander in the graveyard. And this is pre-errata Disc Commander, so it can be used multiple times during the same duel. So this commander engrave, 4 sets, I think we can expect Solemn Judgment, so hopefully, you know, I can punish that with the potential Heavy Storm. Sadly not, so normal summon Stratos, see if there's any response. Nope. So okay, this is fine, this is solid, but drawing Reaper and Sangan isn't the best. First Dark Arm Dragon is going to force out the expected Judgment. Is there a second, you know, or at least another, well, Book of Moon is there as an interruption, and there were some other plays, but I do opt to go for this commander, again, those 2 draws. And this is again an iffy one, but I think I had to go for it. You know, Zeratul discarding a dark, like Raigeki your opponent's field. Basically, you know, forcing out those reborn Tengus. I don't want Plan Synchro to use them for a big Synchro summon. But I mean, look at this, just look, look at this hand. Darkhold to wipe the entire field. That's exactly 5 monsters in the graveyard. Yeah, as in the normal summon Reaper wasn't enough. You just punish it even more. Go for Reborn on this commander. Oh yeah, and the Brain Control was discarded. Yeah, well, I mean, what can I do? What can I do? Brain Control into Jinzo would have been something, but maybe I could have gone for Jinzo here, but well, yeah, well, obviously the econ to 4, you know, Reaper is targeted, so it's destroyed. This discarding Jinzo isn't that bad, but I need to top deck. Not sure what the last set is. Isn't it Bottomless or Warning? Not sure. But that's not going to. Well, that's the thing here. Okay, I can torrential for, what was it, 4 monsters? But I mean, Reborn Tengu was recycled. That's, you know, one of the reasons why it was so busted back then. Plus the Sangan, right? Can again search a hand trap, search failure. So yeah, that's a swift 3-0. Could I have made some other plays? Yeah, maybe. But I mean, you saw that plans always had, like, you know, the outs, the great count, like Darkhold into Pot, into Monster Reborn, into Spirit Reaper from the top of my head. Yeah, then it's your day, right? So again, 1 extra duel. Again, this was a good opening hand. So only 1 set, draw Heavy Storm, you know the hand because of, was it Crush card? So again, I'm going to normal summon Cyber Valley to hold off, you know, the weak hand here, in this case of Tango Plant or Plant Synchro, and draw Monster Reborn. That's perfect, so I can blow the back row away with Heavy Storm, and then, you know, the rest is child's play. Monster Reborn for Stratos. Stratos will search out the 3rd Dark, which is Dasher here in this case. So that's 3 Darks, and then, you know, with Demok, again, like, from the 4 duels, I think I always drew into Demok, no? But it's fine though. Again, Cyber Valley for those 2 draws. Allure, that's fine. Okay, not banishing Demok because I can just go for the 3-bit summon. Pop itself with Dark Arm Dragon. Reborn itself, special summon itself thanks to Dimension Fusion. And, you know, sadly no... Well, okay, the machine duplication is live, but here in this case, doesn't really matter too much. Banish Stratos for 2 draws. And still 3 Darks in a graveyard for Dark Arm Dragon. So... even though this duel didn't really matter too much, the opening turn I felt was, well, I mean, was it like 2 Destiny draws and the 3rd one was ready? Yeah, I mean, that's obviously very good. And the Crush card, yeah, free information, hit a couple of good cards. Obviously, your deck is running good if you, you know, can open that plus and, or at least, you know, followed up with stuff like Crush card fibers. But, okay, it is what it is. So Plan Synchro moves on as the first place in the top 16 playoffs, and right side obviously, but Infernities also makes the top cut. Exceeded. Is this the first time that... I'm not sure. But again, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is what it is. So Infernities also moves on. So 2 matches left here for the upper part. Next matchup, we are going again, as you see here, back to Group G. big one, Spirals, Sky Strikers, Virtual World and Dragon Rulers. The next matchup, the first one, should be, if I'm not mistaken, Dragon Rulers from 2013 versus Virtual World. So true king of all calamities is again going to hit the board versus good old Dragon Rulers from 2013. So again, like always, feel free to leave your predictions, either, you know, one of the comments, and the community tab should be open very soon. So again, like always, feel free to leave your prediction, which deck is going to win this one. And after that, the big one of Spirals versus Sky Strikers. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Liam signing out. Peace.